Good morning, good evening and good afternoon, you 4,534 absolute global legends. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this. Oh yeah! Yes, you legends, we are black. So I haven't been back to this pond since I built it, but I'll give you a quick walk around and show you how it's matured, just like this gentleman right here. So yes guys, he's got a bit of a cover on it because he had a bit of a problem with some herons, but look at that guys, how fantastic is that looking now that it's all matured? Spam flipping tastic. Oh yeah! So all the plants are grown nicely. The blade's still running. It's got the light in there, look. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's got a light, look. The old filter is in here, look. So the plants are matured. So this is the big boy, this is, guys. This is the big boy. So that is buried deep. That is very buried, very deep in there. How deep is your love? It has got this new 60-watt UV bulb in it. So we've got to give that a clean out. There's a bit of sort of settlement in there. Can you see that? So we've got to clean that out as well. We're going to clean the filter out. We're going to clean that out. We're going to set, what have we got in our arsenal today, guys? Yes, we have got the trusty Stanley toolbox with all the general tools in. Oh yeah, look at that guys. There's nothing to see at all there. So yeah, what else have we got? We've got the extension lead. We've got the dustpan and brush. We've got the net for catching the fish. We've got some poles. We have got the trusty Titan pump. We've got the neoprene wellies. We've got some hose. Stop it. We've got the big ring piece. Oh yes guys, and we've got some black hose. We've also got Trigger, the trusty pond vac, and we've got Jerry or Jenny. I still haven't thought of a name for the jet wash. Yes, the old Karcher K7, and we've got the big blue vat. So you legends, without further a Scooby-Doo, a doggy-doo, or a big fat pile of poo, let's do this. Hemorrhoids. Okay gang, so the sun is out, the sky is blue, and yeah, I can't think of anything that rhymes with that right now, but we've got the vat set up, you legends. I've got the hose pipe just going in there. We're going to put a bit of aqua safe in there, but what I am going to try and do guys is save most of this water because the water is actually clear. I've took that heron thing off, so yeah. The actual pond itself is quite clear. I don't know if you can see, but there's loads of blanket weed down there. There's loads of blanket weed across there. There's a bit on the side there. Can you see that? Let me zoom in. Can you see that? But the fish are all looking pretty healthy, apart from the one that's been kidnapped by the heron. So, yep, we've got the pond vac set up over there. Old Trigger ready, so we can vac all the rubbish out of there. We've got the big Titan pump. Do you know, guys? Since I've moved house, I can't find anything. So yeah, I didn't have the spiral clip for the black hose. So I had to use two 1-inch ones. Let me show you. Can you see that? I had to use two 1-inch ones and put them to tie them together. So there's a little top tip for you. Yes, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to pump the water out into there. Then we're going to clean the filter. We're going to have to pump that. But what I'll do is I'll pump some water into the vat with that Titan. Then I'm going to use that pipe there on the waste pipe of his filter, run it down there, give that a good so that's nice and cleaned out. Then we can change the bulb in there. We're going to get the fish into the vat, let the vat still top up, so then hopefully we've got enough water, because obviously we've got to clean the filter, so that's going to use some water in it. We're going to have to clean that out, so that's going to use some water. So yeah, did I show you this, guys? So if you haven't seen this, let me flip you around. I did a build on this pond. So it used to have a fiberglass pond, but we took that out. Me and the mussels from Brussels was on it. So yeah, we took that out and built this one out of concrete blocks, and we built the reservoir at the back there. So basically, you've got your water pump down there, which is Oase. It goes through the wall, through the filter, then it goes through the wall into that, which fills up and then overflows. So that's just a shear flow. But what I did is I cut the back off it so that it'd work properly, because obviously otherwise that'd be pump fed, so you'd have your pipe going into the back of the shear flow, but then that water would go stagnant, which is why I plumbed it into there, so then that fills up and then it spills over back into the pond. So yes, you legends, without further a Scooby-Doo, a Doggy-Doo, or a big fat pile of poo, let's do this. Nice. Yes, you legends, there's me flipping hair looking. I had it all cut short, then all ready for me ollie boobies, guys. So yes, I'll flip you around, I'll show you where we've got to. We have got the vat set up, we've got the fish in there, guys, all looking fantastic. They're not looking too bad. So yes, Mark, the absolute legend, says next year he'll probably get some koi now that the filter's matured. I'm not sure when we built this pond, I think it was last year, guys. So if you haven't checked out the build, check it out, because it was me and the mussels from Brussels, guys. Yes, so I absolutely love these tiles. I think these are the best ones I've ever fitted, and not only that, they're fitted really nice as well, because some of them didn't. Can you see all the blanket weed now, guys? Tons and tons of blanket weed. I think we've got all the fish out. Can you see any fish? So what I'm doing at the minute, you legends, I've cleaned out the filter. I don't know if you saw me doing that. We was pumping the old handle. That was going down the garden. Then what I've done is I've took it off, took the waste pipe off, stuck it in there. So now, I know when I stick my finger in, you go all funny, guys. That's why I brought the lube. Anyway, so that's going down there, and it's siphoning the water out there. And I've turned the water pump back on. So the water pump is now pumping the water through, and then it's been siphoned out of there down to there. So once that's sort of almost empty, we'll get trigger out and we'll vac out all the residue and the rest of the stuff. I can't find me, you know, the end for that. It like pushes on and twists round, and then the pipe goes on it, and I can't find it. And I had a look at home this morning and I can't find it anywhere, so I think I'm gonna have to order a new one of them from Oase. Oh, and a few clips are missing off the old vac as well, so there's one missing off there, look, and there's one missing off there. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to order them from Oase, because yeah, I've had this pond vac for 15 years, guys. It's lasted me 15 years. I've only changed the top 3 times and the blooming water pump in the bottom twice, so yeah, that's why it's called Trigger. So yes, gang, we'll get the rest of the water out. That's just siphoning out of there, and then we can give everything a real nice jet wash. I've left the hose pipe top in the vat up. That's 600 gallons. I think this is 800 gallons, but obviously you've got that as well, which is probably about another 100 gallons. So yeah, I'm hoping if I get this jet washed and cleaned out first, because that vat will be full soon, and then we'll put the hose pipe in there to fill that up. Then we can get this jet washed out and cleaned out, take the pump apart, we can service the pump and clean that, and then we can change the UV bulb. Did I tell you guys? So this is the 60 watt Oase UV bulb. How much is it? $52.99, guys. That's flipping scandalous. You can buy a 55 watt for like 25, 30 quid, can't you? So you've got an extra 5 watts and it's cost you 20 quid. But I didn't want to put a 55 watt in because it's a 60 watt unit. Do you know what I mean? So, oh, that's the pump. The pump's telling me it can't pump anymore. So we'll get that. We'll let that empty. We'll turn the pump off now. We'll get that emptied. We'll vac that out. We'll set up the jet wash. We'll jet wash all of this off so it's all nice and clean and fresh, and jet wash all across the wall there. And then I can start filling that up with the hose pipe while I'm cleaning this. Hemorrhoids. Yes guys, how's me flipping hair looking? Probably full of blanket weed. I look sexy with the old specs on though, doesn't it? Looks like it's going to absolutely tip it down, guys. Can you see that? So, you legends, where have we got to? The pond is now empty, ready to jet wash. I'll tell you what, that blanket weed, it's like fixed to the top and it's really difficult to get off. So we've cleaned this one out, guys. There you go. Can you see that? That's just filling up now. We've given it all a good jet wash. So that's filling up, but I'm going to need the hose pipe now to jet wash this. Did I tell you I lost the end for my vac? I lost the end piece that goes on there. But I've just stuffed the hose in and it's actually flipping working, guys. It's pumping the water down there. Like normally it blows the hose off, but for some reason I must have wedged it in good with a little bit of lubrication, guys. That went straight in there. No problem at all. Slipped it straight in. And it's doing the flipping trick, guys, yes. So, I don't know if you spotted in that time lapse, I had a little slurp on my big black coffee. And we've got the pineapple juice. Oh, Mark made me that. What an absolute legend. Yes, guys, so without further a Scooby-Doo, a doggy-doo, or a big fat pile of poo, let's get this jet washed out. Nice. Okay gang, definitely going to need to wash me flipping hair when I get home. I'm absolutely covered in splatter. Is it all over my face as well? It's a good job I've got young skin in it, really. Fish are doing good, guys. That big tench there, he had 2 of them, but one of them died when we was building the pond for some strange reason. They're all looking happy in there, guys. We have given, there's someone streaming next door, guys, so sorry about the volume, but yeah, I've given that 2 jet washes, guys. That blanket weed is like well stuck on, that is. So that's about as good as I can get it. He's going to have to get some prevent blanket answer. So that's topping up now, guys. So I'll start getting the water back into the pond, siphon that back into there, and then while that's happening, we can change the old UV bulb, guys. It's pretty simple to do, you legends. Just that top piece comes off, and then we'll just swap the bulb over. Might film that for you. just for a bit of entertainment purposes. You absolute legends. Yeah, there's loads of flies around as well. Do more flipping nutting. I don't know why. It must be the time of year or something. So yes guys, that is not looking too bad. Nice. Yes, you legends, our work here is done. Not bad for I think 4 or 5 hours, guys. That's absolutely spam flipping tastic. Emptied, fish out, cleaned, filter cleaned, new UV, pump cleaned, fill back up again, fish back in. Oh yeah, bop, bop. You know it makes total sense, you absolute legends. Oh yes guys, what a fantastic pond. Yes guys, if you've not seen this build, go back through the old library and you'll see this build, because it used to have a big old fiberglass pond that used to go there and there's a big rockery around the back of it, and it's really old-fashioned. So yeah, this is now all nice and contemporary, guys. What do you think of that? I love these tiles. I definitely use them again if someone wants a pond built, because they look absolutely spamtastic. So yeah, I have spoke to Mark, the absolute legend, and he wants me to come back in spring, and he wants to put a planter on the back of it so he can grow some like little vegetables and stuff like that, which is nice, isn't it? So yes, you legends, I'll bring you straight black at the church in 3, 2, 1. Yes, you legends, we are black at the church, guys. So I hope you like this video. It was only a short one, guys, and the reason for that is, and I'm really sorry I didn't drop a video on Wednesday. The reason is, gang, so I've moved house. Obviously I didn't have time to book for the Wi-Fi to be moved over, so I've literally got to wait until the 17th. So I've got another week and 1 day. So yeah, next Sunday I'll try and do another video, because I've got a plan, you legends. It's a bit sneaky, but I reckon we can pull it off. So guys, yeah, I've run out of data on my phone, and it says it's going to cost me 3p per megabyte. Now I don't know how many megabytes I use, do you know what I mean? So I'm a bit worried. I don't want to end up with a freaking 300 quid bill off O2. So yeah, I've come up with a plan. Oh yeah. So you legends, how's my hair looking? What my plan is, guys, right, is my hair barber's shut on a Sunday. But when I go there, he's got Wi-Fi. So my plan is, it's 12 o'clock on Sunday now. I'm going to finish the editing this. I'm going to drive over to my barber shop, sit outside and try and upload the video using his flipping Wi-Fi. Is that cheeky or what? But it's worth a try, isn't it, guys? Because, you know, I love making content. I love uploading it. I love, you know, all you legends here right now in the live chat and all that. This is who I make the videos for. Like, obviously I love the fact that loads of people watch them, but it's the ones that are like, it's like a little family group in it, and I absolutely love each and every single one of you, and I love your support. So thanks, guys. Yeah, sorry about Wednesday. So in the video, you legends, about halfway through, I heard Mark calling me, and I turned around and he's upstairs in the upstairs bedroom window. Absolutely fabulous house, guys. And yeah, he had about 8 cleaners there. Like, there was one like in each room, like vacuuming, and anyway, they're all leaning out the window and watching me. He's like, oh, you've got some fans here. So yes, ladies, if you're watching, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the madness. Yeah, I was expecting a few wolf whistles, I was, guys, at the time. So yes, Mark's Pond, you legends. If you haven't seen that build, I think we did it last year. He had like a fiberglass pond. I've already told you this in the video, and like a big massive rockery with some like waterfalls that come down, and it was a bit old-fashioned. And since he's moved into that house, he's like done the whole place. It's like transformed. It looks absolutely amazing. So the old pond just didn't fit in with it, and it was either get rid of it or build something contemporary. So we built that. We did all the paving, built the pond, built the planters, did all the filtration and stuff. And I didn't mention this in the video, but there's like a Y divider after the filter. So basically, when it does get cold, he won't be using the shear flow. Basically, you can close that valve off, open another valve, and the water will just go straight back into the pond. And he's got like a cover to go over the pond just to keep the heat in, guys, because fish do not like dramatic temperature changes. Yes, you legends. So what have we got coming up, guys? Oh, how do you know we're back at the church? Oh, yeah. Bop, bop. And it's only 12 o'clock on a Sunday. Well, it's the flipping weekend, guys. Oh, I'm thinking of getting a cross to put up there. What do you think? I think that looks flipping spamtastic. I didn't swear then, guys. I'll edit that out. So, what have we got coming up? Tomorrow is Monday. I have got some videos from where I've been, guys, but obviously I haven't been able to upload them. So tomorrow we're going back to Sally's pond. I know you all love Sally. And basically, I went last week, cleaned the filter, switched the UV off, and put another bottle of Fluke P in. So we're going to go back tomorrow. We're going to take the cover net off. We're going to give the filter a clean, put the UV lock back on, and we're going to scrape a fish and check that all of those pesky gill flukes have gone, you legends. And then we're off to see another absolute legend and a subscriber called Stephen with a PH. And he's in Wales, guys. So yeah, I've got a 2-hour drive there. Basically, just to check his fish over. It's his first year keeping a pond, and he's just worried about his fish. He said, look, some of them are a bit sulky and stuff, which could just be down to the temperature coming down. So, but yeah, I'm going to go over. We're going to check his water. We're going to check over his pond, check over his filtration, do some scrapes on his fish and treat if necessary. And yeah, just spend like an hour or so with him, just giving him some advice because he's new to pond keeping, which is what this channel is all about, you absolute legends. And on Wednesday, I've got Sir Lancelot, the absolute legend. You know, Lance is like this, isn't he? Big lad. Eye candy for the ladies. Yeah, he's going to come and help me out. It's going to be Wednesday and Thursday, I reckon. We're going to clean a pond out for this guy called Simon. It's about an hour's drive away. He hasn't been cleaned for 4 years. It's like a kind of a star shape, but it's got loads of plants and it's all overgrown. And obviously over the last 4 years, all the plants have died off and gone in the pond, so that might be a bit of a mission. If I can pull it off, guys, with some lube, I'll do it in a day. But I've got a feeling it's going to be a day and a half, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, I'll film that for you, absolute legends. And I'll be back outside the barber shop on next Sunday to upload it for you, yeah. So it won't be long, you legends. 17th. I've got the full fibre broadband now. They've come and fitted the box outside. They've just got to do the stuff on the inside, which will be Monday. The only issue I've got, guys, is in the message it says on Monday between 8 and 12, they're coming over to fit the inside bit of the broadband. But they said that I need like a mature adult ear. I don't know where they're flipping. I'm going to find one of them from. Hopefully I'll pull it off. I could put the old beard on, can I? Dress up like the Captain Caveman. Sorry, guys. Yes, you legends. I'm just good. I'm happy to be black. I'm happy to be in this absolutely amazing, stunning new church. It's just amazing. I feel like I'm living in a 5-star holiday accommodation, if I'm honest with you. Surrounded by beautiful fields. The sun rises over there and the sun sets over there every day. It's absolutely spamtastic. Surrounded by land. I've been helping the farmer as well. When I did an electrical job for him the other day. Max, his name is, and he's an absolute legend. He's got a race car. But yeah, he's an absolute legend. So he went out shooting the one time, rambling on now. I've got an air rifle, really good one. Like it's like got a cylinder on it and everything. I was like, oh yeah, next time we go out hunting, I'll come with you, do you know what I mean? And he laughed at me because obviously he uses a flipping shotgun. I was like, what are you laughing for? I was like, I could have a go, and then if I miss, you can get with a flipping shotgun. So it sounded ideal to me. So yes, you legends, I'll stop waffling because I'll just keep chatting. I made this video short because I thought I'd have to upload it with data, but I'm just worried I'm going to get an absolutely massive bill off O2. So I'll edit this last bit together. I'll head off to my barber shop and I'll be probably sat out there for an hour or so. Hopefully his Wi-Fi is working and he hasn't turned it off when he went home. And you absolute global legends will be watching this at 8 o'clock tonight. So yes, guys, thanks so much for your support. Thanks to everyone that gives me a thumbs up. A massive thank you to everybody that leaves a comment, because that's what makes the channel grow. I'm sorry I haven't got back to everyone with the comments, but literally, I'm in the middle of the countryside. I've got no signal whatsoever. I have when I'm out and about, but I can't really be answering all the messages. But I will, because I do get back to each and every single one of you, because I love each and every single one of you. So, take care of yourselves, take care of your koi, take care of your loved ones. God bless each and every one of you. And I'll see you in the next video. Testicles.